I'm sitting here with KR, and you came because we wanted to do an evaluation to see if there's some reason that you have this eczema, if there's anything that we can do to help you through your diet.
Okay.
Okay? So, the eczema was diagnosed by your doctor. Mm-hmm. You've had it for?
Pretty much my entire life.
Right. So, I think it might be a good idea to take a look into it, see what we can do. So the first thing we did is we did a food diary, 3 days. You gave me everything that you ate. That's here on this page. And I took that information and I went to the My Plate website. Mm-hmm. There used to be the food pyramid.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And now they use this My Plate thing that shows how much of each food group you're supposed to be eating.
Right.
And there's there's something in there called Super Tracker, where I can take all what you ate here from the first page and I input it.
Yeah.
And it tells me how many calories you should be eating and gives me a complete nutritional profile.
Okay.
Vitamins, minerals, fiber, protein, fat, etc.
All right.
So the surprising thing about this report that I got back, which is this 2 pages, I'll let you have this when we get done, mm-hmm. is that almost every vitamin and mineral, it says that you are not eating enough.
Okay.
And fiber, you're also not getting enough fiber in your diet.
All right.
And that concerns me somewhat because these vitamins and minerals are necessary for your immune system to work correctly. And also, like with the fiber, it feeds the good bacteria in your stomach. Okay. So, and that's important because your immune system is dependent on the good bacteria in your stomach being healthy.
All right.
Okay? And we have to feed it.
Mm-hmm.
And you feed it with fiber. And specifically, the report showed that you were consuming about 8 grams of fiber per day in your food, and it says you should be getting 26.
Ouch. Okay.
So it's less. You're eating less than a third of the fiber that you should be eating. Also, I found it interesting that you are. It says that you are most likely vitamin D deficient based on what you're eating, which is interesting because not only do we live in the north, but you don't like to be in the sun.
No, I don't. I don't want to tan too much.
Yes. So we may want to do something with that at some point in time. Either you possibly taking a supplement, or consider getting out, taking a walk, 3 or 4 times a week, half an hour in the sun, to make sure that you're getting enough sun exposure to get enough vitamin D.
Okay.
So, I have a list of some recommendations for you to help your immune system. Mm-hmm. And they came in 3 basic categories: nutrition, a possible dairy sensitivity, and physical activity. I know you don't like physical activity much either.
No.
So I'm going to ask you for some homework to think of something that you can do 4 or 5 times a week for 30 minutes, mm-hmm. just to be moving. Could be walking or swimming.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay? Just to get you moving. It's important. Mm-hmm. So let's go over the nutrition. That's the big part. I noticed that you're eating a lot of foods that are processed, and they have a lot of vitamins and minerals, possibly hormones in, like with the meat, mm-hmm. chemicals, preservatives. And it would be good if you could try to start shifting away from those types of foods, mm-hmm. and try to eat your meat, for example, that could be organic, free range.
Okay.
More organic meats, possibly, like if you have deli meat that doesn't have the preservatives in it.
All right.
Like, sodium nitrite, which is a very common one.
Okay, I'm not sure I can do that, but I can try.
Okay. A little challenge with your mother on that one.
Yeah,
perhaps.
maybe.
Perhaps. I notice there's a real lack of plant-based food in your diet.
All right.
So that would be greens, vegetables, potatoes, sweet potatoes, all that type of thing. And that accounts for most of why your vitamin and mineral counts are all very low.
Yeah, the main reason for that is because I've recently gotten braces, so I have to avoid crunchy foods. So instead of crunchy foods, I've been eating stuff like yogurt and soft stuff.
So we should consider cooking your vegetables then to make it soft.
Okay.
That's also important because the fiber comes out of the plant foods, and the fiber is necessary to feed the good bacteria in your stomach.
Okay.
So for it to be healthy, which helps your immune system, you need to be eating a certain amount of fiber every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important. I also noticed that you're eating a lot of enriched bread,
Mm-hmm.
white bread, and I'm going to suggest that you try to switch to more whole grain, whole wheat bread.
Mm-hmm. That I can do. Yeah.
Okay. And I have a little note here on dairy sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, part of what I'd like to try to do is to see if we can eliminate something as a possible source of you having even not necessarily a full-blown allergic reaction to something, but even a sensitivity. And it's very common for people to have dairy sensitivities.
Okay.
So what I'd like to do is to have you for 30 days not eat any dairy.
I am not sure the chances of that happening.
Yeah.
It might be kind of difficult to
Yeah.
do.
Think we can give it a try though?
Maybe.
You see, the thing is, if you can just go 30 days without dairy,
Mm-hmm.
then within that time, if this all clears up, then we'll know it's dairy.
All right.
If it doesn't clear up after 30 days, you can go back to eating the dairy again, and then we can look at something else.
Okay.
Okay? You know, one of those things that we might look at, for example, is supplementing the bacteria in the good bacteria in your intestines with a probiotic that will help that be more healthy.
Okay.
Okay? But I'd like to try this first.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So what I'd like to do is I'd like to see you back in 30 days,
Okay.
and we'll take a look at what you were able to do,
All right. Okay.
and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.